So how much did you pay for it?
I got about $300 tied up in it.
Okay. This is really old American military. This is something I just don't see every day.
Neither do I.
And in 1845, the military wasn't that big.
Right.
We weren't really west of the Mississippi yet.
My first impression is that this gun could be extremely rare. The markings on this gun definitely prove it's a U.S. military-issued rifle. I know the Army was pretty small at the time, so I don't think there's a lot of these out there. But I do have some concerns.
I have no doubt this is old, but I don't know what parts have been replaced. This screw looks like it's been replaced. It's not flush.
Right.
I know a lot of these guns, that's what would end up happening. Because they were still using these in the Civil War. Pieces would break. So they'd get a hammer from a different model gun and just make it fit.
When collectors buy antique firearms, they want them to be as original as possible. So that's really the big question. How many replacement parts does this gun have?
I got a friend who owns a firing range in town. He knows everything there is to know about guns. We'll set an appointment. We'll meet with my buddy Tony. He'll tell us if there's been any replacement parts on it, and he'll give us a good idea what it's worth.
Appreciate it.
All right, talk to you in a little bit, Mike.
All right, buddy. Thanks. Who knows? This gun might be worth a lot more than what I expected. I might get to go on vacation.
Where did you get this thing?
My dad's garage.
Was your dad a barber?
Yeah.
Looks like he got tore up with a knife or something.
Darling, the spring begins when you smile. My heart just sings for you are the lovely month of May.
When I saw this chair, it was awesome. This chair brings back so many memories from when I used to get haircuts.
So you know anything about it?
It's approximately 1957.
Okay, it looks in pretty rough shape.
As bad as this chair looks, it's a slice of Americana. Can you just imagine 1950s, 1960s, going to an old-fashioned barber, laying back, getting a shave, smoking a cigar? I mean, that was the life.
Do the hydraulics work on it?
No, they don't.
It looks like most of the parts are here, just some of the screws missing. God. So what do you want to do with it? Just want to sell it?
Yeah, sell it.
My only problem is, I know they're worth money restored, but if all the parts aren't here, I don't know if it can be restored. How much did you want for it?
$200.
I know it's ironic, a guy like me really wants a barber chair, but I know when they're fixed up, they can be worth thousands. All right, I'll take a shot. I'll give you $200.
Okay, appreciate it.
Thanks. Let's go do the paperwork. What do you think?
Everything that Mr. Hanna has represented it to be is open to interpretation.
It just knocked me off my feet.
The biggest issue you got right now is the missing headrest.
So what happens if I don't get the headrest?
You're gonna lose out for sure.
After meeting with this guy about his 1845 Harper's Ferry, my one big concern was, are there replacement parts? It looks authentic to me, however, I'm not an expert on them. So to get that answer, I'm gonna meet with my buddy Tony. He's an expert in antique firearms.
Hey, Tony, how's it going?
What fine piece of vintage military memorabilia did you bring today?
1845 Harper's Ferry.
Wow, 1845. Been dealing with Rick for quite a while now, and every time he has some collectible firearm, he'll bring it over to me and we'll give it a look.
So what can you tell me about the gun, Tony?
Harper's Ferry Arsenal in Virginia made this model from about 1845 all the way up to about 1855. It's an early version of the rifle. In the old days, they had the muskets. They were smoothbore. You were lucky if you hit anything at 50 yards with it. And it was like throwing a Hail Mary pass. After they rifled the barrels, then, of course, it imparted the spin on the bullet, and it made them far more accurate. You reach out a couple hundred yards easy with this, pretty good.
Okay, my big concern is the brass looks awful nice, and I just want to make sure there's no replacement parts on it.
No, it's the original brass. The only thing I can say is the wood has been refinished a little bit, probably years